So hot.
God, so.
Yeah. Let's drink a beer.
Oh, how you guys doing
let's
tonight?
You're in your
Oh,
soul
doing
right
good.
I had to cover my head like after the last podcast. For people that don't know, we're doing this one back to back because this is a listener request, but I just realized that my massive like sunburn versus my white forehead was still just obnoxious.
Oh God,
now. Blinding people.
I didn't notice until you pointed it out. Honestly.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Hey everybody, welcome
oh.
to the Couch Co-op. I'm Ian. I got Jared, Dave, and Aaron.
Hey.
Good evening.
Woo! And we are the podcast. We're four friends that make love to each other. No, just kidding.
While drinking beer.
We drink beer. We drink a random beer. Not a random beer, a selected beer. And then we talk about it.
Yeah.
And last week was Dave's beer. And this week is supposed to be Aaron's beer, but we got a listener request, so we're gonna push. We're gonna push Aaron's request out a week, and we're gonna do the listener request beer. And this request comes from Tracy. Tracy's an old friend of mine.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.
She lived in Portland. She was a good friend of mine. She was during the Jennifer days, if you guys remember those days.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
A little turmoil, and I used to go hang out with her and tell her how awful Jennifer was, and Tracy's super cool. I used to call her Jetta Girl because she had a Jetta, and she's kind of a bitch. You guys get it, right? Anyway, Tracy, no disrespect. Anyway, Tracy lives, I think, somewhere in New Mexico, Arizona, but I think they're moving back to Oregon or some shit, so that'll be cool. But Tracy recommended this extremely hard to find beer. Holy shit. The Voodoo Ranger IPA, the 1985 IPA.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, I didn't look for it, but you guys, because Aaron and Jared are in the industry of delivering alcohol, and Dave looks for beer constantly. So could you guys talk about, let's crack it open. Let's first crack it open.
Yeah, let's crack it open. So yeah, the
search. Liquid hard gold to find.
I went to the first place which always pops to mind when a beer's a little hard to find, which is John's Market. And they didn't even have any. They had new Belgian beers in there, and they had like the Belgium styles and some of the like harder to find ones, but they had none of the Voodoo Rangers.
It smells really good. It smells pineapple-y, guys. It smells pineapple-y.
Maybe mango, but yeah.
Yeah, I smell mango, pineapple.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's very, very tropical
mango,
fruit.
Pineapple.
All right, so this beer was incredibly hard to find. So,
oh boy, howdy was it?
Yeah, I went to Total Wine. Yeah, and they had nothing.
It said it was available in 6-packs on the website, but the only place we were able to find it was in 12 packs, and you only get 3 of them in a 12-pack.
12 variety packs. Yeah, it said it was in 6-packs and then also a variety pack. But I think the only place it still exists is in variety packs.
Yes.
At least in the Northwest.
At least in the Northwest, but
this is delicious.
Oh my God.
This is delightful. Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, I hate pineapple.
I bought two bought 2 of the variety packs, and we saw each other over the weekend.
Yeah, it's funny, like it's funny.
To sample everything else in the variety pack, and I must admit, I was very impressed.
Yeah,
I agree.
The American Haze was really good. Obviously, the basic Voodoo Ranger is fine, but holy moly, this is their hazy out of that pack. It's very hazy. It's not orangey. It has a very pineapple-y, mango-y color.
It's fruity, but it's not heavy.
It's like the prismatic It's like a prismatic IPA from
Ninkasi. Ninkasi.
Yeah, Ninkasi. Yeah, a little more flavor. Yeah.
It's a 6.7%, so it doesn't taste, but it doesn't taste like it. It tastes quite light.
6.7. Yeah, see, it tastes very light. Like I taste no alcohol, really.
No.
I just get a lot of like fruity.
Yeah. This is very fruity aroma.
Goodness, yeah.
No wonder why it's so hard to find.
It's not even very hoppy, really.
It's really, really easy going. It's definitely more of a summer beer.
This is exactly what, when I order a hazy, this is kind of what I'm looking for.
6.7%.
It bites a little bit at the front, but at the back end, man, it is super chill, which is awesome because like that's what you want in a beer. In a hoppy beer, I want it, or at least for me, I want it to bite up front, but I want it to not bite in the aftertaste. I want those aromas and flavors to kind of just like wash over me. So I want to take another flavor, another taste. I hate it when that hoppy bite just bites me all the time, and then I just don't really want to drink it anymore. You know, this one doesn't. This is like super well balanced, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. No wonder why it was so hard to find. They're onto their.
Well, it's weird.
They're on their.
I wonder if they use a lot of hops in it, and it's very expensive to produce, and that's why they put it in the mix pack, because they couldn't, they can't sell it. They'd have to add $1 or $2 a 6-pack to the price to cover the hops.
Yeah. Well, I know right now
that's the problem with a lot of hazies.
Aaron, what you were saying?
Well, I know now that they moved on because they had 1985 right before the new one, the VR2K edition one, and I'm nervous to try the next one, but if this is going to be like the next one, I'm looking forward to trying that one whenever I can get to it. But
yeah, I was gonna kind of follow up on you with that. Like, they haven't dated beers much. They had this one, but they have a newer one, like the 2002K one. So is that also a hazy? I don't know.
I think it is. I'm not sure though. I'll have to look at it next time I'm in a store, which is whenever. No, I'm digging this. I am very happy that I was able to get a hold of this can. Honestly, I like the can look itself. They definitely captured the 80s really well. The shutter shades, the Cobra Kai jacket looking thing, the fanny pack down there.
But here's the other thing. I mean, how we drink, you and I, we all, Jared, Dave, Aaron, we drink a lot of fucking beer. How did this miss us the first time? I didn't know about this beer.
I personally haven't followed the Voodoo Ranger brand very much. So like my experience with Voodoo Ranger is kind of when it rolled out, it was like an Imperial IPA kind of a thing, and I'm like,
no, there's the basic Voodoo, and then there's the Voodoo Imperial. There's two different That's two different beers.
When it rolled out, it used to be like they had a 5%, a 6%, and a 7%. They kind of around that. They used to have like 3 different.
But don't you think we would have saw this 1985? I never saw this on the shelf.
I would notice this. I think
I saw it a lot. I just never think about grabbing it because it was always like it never fled the shelf. Like I always saw it on the shelf for weeks, and no one would grab it. I'm like, oh, this is probably not a good marker for beer. Now that I'm trying it, god damn. It's so hard to find now.
And in relation to that, I have to say, you guys probably all tried the rest of the beers in that mixed pack.
Yeah,
and they were all really good.
I've never tried the Imperial. I did try the American Haze and then the base Voodoo Ranger, but I've never tried the Imperial.
There was base, and then there was an experimental.
Or experimental.
The Imperial's a bit heavy, really, to be quite honest. Imperial IPAs, I'm kind of not that fussed about because I find they're a bit too much.
New Belgium is also a brewery that I don't really give two shits about. Like, I mean, I like Fat Tire. It's a decent beer, but like, I don't really think about them. At the end of the day, I don't.
No.
And I find it interesting that he decided to say, "Hey, let's take this character, this skeleton guy, and let's make a whole series of beers around this guy," which is cool because the skeleton dude is cool.
Yeah, I was doing research, I looked at a lot of the cans, and the art style is really awesome in all the cans. It's varied differently enough to where each one is something to actually like examine and look at to see what they did. It's really, really good art.
Yeah,
I think it was smart too. Like, hey, like this is kind of a cool thing. Can we do something with this? You know?
Yeah, why not? I mean, they might as well just have. I bet there's people that believe that it's just its own brewery, and so like New Belgium, it's just the company that owns them or something like that.
Does someone own New Belgium?
Probably. Everybody owns everybody.
I didn't look that up.
Well, they don't have the independent brewing.
No, they don't have that at all.
Can so.
They're probably owned by CBA or something is my guess,
New
if anything.
Belgium. Wikipedia. Brewing.
Their Voodoo series is awesome. Like everything they came out with.
They're owned by Little World Beverages. Who is that?
Huh. Yeah, what else do they own? I'm curious. I've never heard of the Little World Beverages.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I would say though, if you do see this mixed 12-pack, pick it up. It's only $1 or $2 more than.
It's an Australian beverage and hospitality company, best known for ownership of little creatures.
Weird.
Interesting.
So New Belgium. Man, I don't. Weird. They're not owned by anyone big.
So it's a little funny because they're in Colorado, so they do get pretty well distributed, and I would say they're one of the bigger brands, at least.
Yeah, when you think Fat Tire, I mean, Fat Tire is one of the biggest fucking beers of all time.
They usually have some pretty good shelf space. That's almost as close as like the local breweries.
Yeah, that's what that's one of the companies that made amber ales really explode.
Yeah, they definitely made one type of beer just the universal. Like Deschutes did porters and pale ales. New Belgium did amber ales and just dominated for a long time. And then there, of course, was lagers, but that's always been a big thing.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So
you hit the brakes.
Parent company of Little World Beverages is Lion. So I click on Lion. Lion's parent company is Kirin.
Holy. Okay.
That is nuts.
Kirin is distributed by Anheuser-Busch.
Kirin is Japanese. So
rabbit hole to find out.
What a fucking rabbit hole that is, dude. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know what that is. Who cares? Does it really matter? I don't think Kirin's Japanese shit is influencing Fat Tire in any way.
No.
Or New Belgium. But it's just a weird. That's interesting.
Some Kirin Ichiban.
That's some interesting shit, dude.
I'm definitely enjoying this beer, though.
No, I think this is it's too bad this isn't a beer we can get right now, because I'd be drinking this all summer long.
That'd be a great summer beer, yeah.
Great summer beer, yeah. It's like
get rid of all those other Voodoo Rangers. I mean, I liked the
Session was pretty good.
The Session and the Haze, American Haze was not too bad, but like really, this one's really good. This is really well balanced and it smells fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's like really I'm literally drinking like a mixed tropical fruit beverage right now.
It's got a great bite at the front, and then it's just sweet in the back end. It doesn't. It
ages nicely across the palate.
It's
yeah. I'm happy we found this one.
And I'm sad we found it because we can't.
Because we can't get it. It's like dwindling. It's like.
Although it does make me want to try the V2K one.
Right, like Aaron was saying, for sure, but like, well, my personal feeling about that is that 1985 had a certain fruit palette. I feel like 2K is going to be a different fruit palette. Yeah, like it's a different beer.
Or whatever.
It's gonna be way different. Yeah. Sometimes beers like this, if they're in sample packs, it makes me really wish that not every single sample pack had 4 flavors. Sometimes it'd be nice just to have 4 of each.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Like a lot of times there's like the dummy beers. Like the last sample pack I bought was for 10 Barrel Brewing sour ales, and like you just leave the cucumber one out and do 4 of the other ones, you know?
Cucumber's about the only one I can drink of that.
Yeah, right? The sour wise? I'm with Dave on that. Like, the cucumber one's like, I can drink the cucumber one.
How about they just turn open the faucet on the bottom of the flask?
And Jared's like, this cucumber one tastes like water. I need something heavier.
Yeah. I don't know. Raspberry is where it's at, man. But that's a different fruit. We're talking about this 1985.
No,
I do agree with you though. Sometimes it's nice having 4 different beers, but There's usually.
I like this one a lot.
There's usually one that you can throw the fuck out and it's
What
fine.
I like
It's
about
gone.
this mixed pack was they were all 4 IPAs. So if you buy a mixed pack because you like IPAs, you get an IPAs. Whereas sometimes the mixed packs are a bit like, I don't really like your lager, or there's a dark beer in there. It's like,
it's just an IPA pack. I gotcha.
Well, like the last session random box had like a light lager or something like that, light Mexican beer, something like that. I don't know. It's a really weird mix pack, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
I'm dumbfounded by this beer.
I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for the recommendation.
12 more.
Yeah. Where's the 12-pack of this stuff?
Hey, basically what we're saying is New Belgium, pull your head out of your ass, make this beer, and like just fucking
get around, get rid of the other.
They get permanent.
Who cares about the other ones?
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna at New Belgium and do a hashtag get your head out of your ass?
Okay, I will do it. Hey, hashtag New Belgium, get your head out of your ass. I will fucking 100% do that. No one gives a shit about your fucking Imperial Voodoo Ranger. Everyone wants this. This is it. It smells beautiful. It tastes beautiful.
I think Ian wants a candle. I
am surprised that it's taken us. No, but I'm surprised it's taken us all 4 of us we feel like we're on the pulse of beer. This is something that we like finally got into.
We also have slightly different tastes. But
but I don't think we do. I think at the end of the day, we all like. I think at the end of the day, we all like really good beer, and I think this is a really fucking good beer.
Yep.
So it was amazing.
So I want to sidestep that candle thing. Like I've always thought it would be really cool to have candles that are scented like certain beers or like certain parts of the brewing process.
Yeah.
I mean, because can you imagine lighting a candle and it smells like the worting process, where it smells like all those grains are just like cooking up.
What is Jared talking about, guys?
That would be nice.
No. I see where he's coming from with this because
a candle that smells like an old pub when you go in the morning.
Yeah,
like stale beer
smell.
yeah, totally.
Burnt pretzels and armpits. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
We need a candle that smells like that.
Aaron shit himself. Yeah, that's good.
When I got to the Pearl District, there was Bridgeport Brewery. Around 10 o'clock in the morning, they would like get their hops all going and stuff, and you're literally right next to it, and it would just like bombard the back room.
It's a lovely smell.
Yes, it is.
Every Tuesday, I park next to Barrel Mountain Brewery in Battleground, Washington. And the odor that just is always coming from that place is a transcendent odor. And I want that in a candle.
Transcendent.
When I was really little,
it's amazing.
It's like Greenall's Brewery in St Helens. They used to brew, and it was almost in the town centre. And you could go when you went shopping to do the shopping, if it was the right day and they were brewing, like the whole town smelled of like malts and hops.
And it's fantastic.
And it's just lovely.
Awesome.
And then when I lived in Manchester, Boddington's Brewery, and
that's the candle.
I think there was a Carlsberg Brewery as well. If you went past them at the right time, it was just like, I just love that smell.
Yeah, that's a market that is completely untapped.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think you need to ask.
Well, I don't. Hey, we got to review this beer.
Oh yeah, it's obvious. We all.
I think Dave's gonna give it a medium. As a 4 thumbs up beer.
4 thumbs up beer.
Woo! Way to go, Tracy. Tracy, thank you so much for recommending this beer and like telling us to try and find it.
This is that bomb.
We went through a fucking.
Hard to find, but
you know what? Also, New Belgium. You know, you guys. I mean, you guys are known for Fat Tire, but New Belgium. Congratulations for making a beer that. It's kind of up there, like Full Sail, like kind of transcending their, kind of reinventing themselves. Like I feel like Full Sail reinvented themselves. Dave gave me this beer this past weekend, that double IPA.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Full Sail is on next level right now, guys. Next level right now, and I feel like New Belgium could be on that path if they pull back on some of their shitty products and push forward on this 1985. You could be on a path to new glory.
Sorry, I was misspeaking. It wasn't Pliny the Elder, but it was the Full Sail.
Yeah. That Full Sail double IPA. That shit is fucking good. Anyway, we're not gonna. I don't know.
It's kind of a spoiler on a future episode.
But again, Tracy, thank you so much. Tracy, what video game would you put this at? You didn't leave me with 1985. I'm just gonna drop down the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I was gonna say, like, what came out in 1985?
Where's down like GTA Vice City or something?
I'm just gonna be like
Vice City. Oh, that's a good one. Actually.
Hey, it's Robin. She's hanging out, rocking out.
Yeah, my daughter.
Nope, she's leaving now.
Like, bye, Robin. Get the out of here. Bye, guys.
She's like, fuck that. Oh, is that Ian's voice? Anyway, so this was an in-between episode. The next episode is going to be Aaron's beer. Aaron, beer. What is your beer for next week?
It is the Eel River Mackenzie. The Eel River Mackenzie.
Mackenzie River IPA. Eel IPA. No, I don't know.
It's the Eel River Mackenzie Hazy IPA.
As I said in the last episode, that's a hard one to remember.
It's a long name.
That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words right there.
It's a lot of cock in your mouth, you know.
That's when you mumble when you're trying to tell somebody about it.
But
before we go though, I was like, well, what video game do we pair this with? And I looked
Nintendo Entertainment in 1985.
I looked up 1985 video games though, and listened to some of the games that came out that year.
Okay.
Too many good
Mario
ones.
Brothers, Space Harrier, Gauntlet, Ghosts and Goblins, Hang On, Gradius Commando, Paperboy. I mean, it's just, man, what a good year for video games.
Yeah, I played a lot, all those games pretty much. And 1985, good choice. Yeah,
Yep.
solid for everything. Go 80s.
So we got to get out of here. Let's get out of here. Really. This is a good episode. This is fun. Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah.
Again, Tracy, my good friend Tracy. You know what?
Yes.
When you move
I'd
up,
love to see a comment from her about her, like just this small blurb about what she thinks of the beer. Like, did she recommend it because she liked it or because she thought we'd hate it?
No. So her comment on YouTube, because she listened to us on YouTube, she was like, if you guys can find it, Voodoo Ranger 1985.
Cool.
If you can find it. And like, we had to find it.
Yeah, we went hunting. This is the hardest beer we've found.
Yeah, this so far 1985 is the hardest beer we've had to search for. Other beers we've had pretty good success with, but this beer was the most difficult one so far. So
thanks for finding it, Dave.
Yeah, thank you, Dave.
Yes.
And New Belgium, it shouldn't be fucking hard to find. New Belgium, you should fucking restructure. Hey, hire us. You should fucking hire us, and we will tell you what beers you need to be fucking selling.
I want 12 packs of this.
Yes, that beer should be fucking sold all the time. It should be Fat Tire and this, not the other shit you're selling.
Should be your flagship IPA because it's delicious.
Anyway,
again, it's 6.7%.
It is 6.7. I'm feeling this 6.7 right now. I'm feeling it.
Right.
I'm feeling it.
I am too.
No, there's no way.
I'm feeling it. After that fucking giant singer? Yeah, I'm feeling it, dude. What the fuck? I'm feeling it. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We are the Couch Co-op. We drink beers weekly, and we tell you how we feel about them. You were responsibly.
We drink them very responsibly. Yes.
Well, we drink them in our home, so we're very responsible.
Yes, we do this by Discord. So
what else do we do? We have a Twitter, Couch_Hop. You can find us there. You can comment and tell us we suck dick. We are awful. You want to kill us all. You want to put like hot pokers through our eyes. We welcome those comments. We wish for those comments so I could read those comments on the show. Unfortunately, there's only like 20 of you that currently listen to the show. So, and I guess you guys all like us. What else? Yeah, we're on all the podcasts. iTunes, Spotify.
We're everywhere.
Stitcher. And you know what? If any of us got off our ass and shared it with more people, maybe we get more listeners. But like, we're so lazy at this point. We you know what's funny? We have a bigger our video game podcast was bigger, and we were more driven back then as young men in our 30s. But now that we're in our 40s, we just don't really give a shit. So
we're just having fun here. If you
we're
want to
just
join
having
the
fun.
Communicate.
You know what? I've had this is one of the funnest episodes we've had. It's a good time. It's fun when you have a good beer, and you all agree, and we have a good time when we're drunk, and it's just like, man, this is what it's about. Anyway, let's get out of here. I want to thank Jared, Dave, and Aaron for joining me here on the Couch Co-op.
Anytime.
So sad.
And
it's gone.
We'll have Aaron's beer next week.
I don't know if it's gonna measure up to this one.
We hope it does, because you're supposed to be the beer. You're supposed to be the beer Jesus.
I know.
You're supposed to be beer Jesus.
The other thing is that one's a year-round one, so we've got a chance of getting it again.
Okay.
So hopefully it's good.
Right.
Well, let's get out of here. Hey, everybody. Remember.
Drink responsibly.
Woo!
Drink responsibly.
Beer responsible.
Or drink irresponsibly and get a DUI and fuck your life up.
Yeah, your life will completely be screwed.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him. Do not do that.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, not a good idea.
You guys have a good week. Love you.
Yeah, you too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, catch you later.